Hey guys, what's up? It's Mariah. So for today's video, I wanted to share with you guys my baby favorites for the month of August. Actually, it's going to be for the month of May, June, July, and August. I don't know if May counts. May should count, even though there's only 10 days in May. But I wanted to share with you my top or my current favorite things for a baby within the past couple of months, specifically for August, since I'm filming this in August. My son was born in May, but he was in the NICU for about 30 days, or 32 days actually. He was in the NICU, and he was home for the full month of July, but we were still trying to figure things out, and I figured out, you know, in August we know what our favorites are. Okay, so I have a whole bunch of things scattered in front of me right now. I don't even know where to start, but I guess I'll start with like whatever's simple and easy. Breastpads. This is the newbie brand. Like, I have the Dr. Brown's brand, the Lancino brand. I'm just going through the boxes as I buy them, and so far they all work perfectly fine. I just use it, like, this is a new box that I already just had in here. But this one, it's like individual, and it just works. I just buy, honestly, whatever's on sale. So this we got at Ross's for only $4.99, so it's a box of 60 for $4.99. I already went through 2 boxes of the Medela. I have 2 boxes of the Nubby. I have a box of Dr. Brown's, and I have a pack of 200 from Lancino. So I have a ton of breast pads, and honestly, I started with the reusable ones, the cloth ones where you wash it, but it was just a pain. I would forget to wash them, and then they would just pile up in a laundry basket, and yeah, whenever I'm washing clothes, because I feel like, you know, these little guys or these babies, they're like this, they're so small, but I feel like they have like the most clothes that we have to go through. So it's like the last thing on my mind is trying to find all the pieces to the reusable pads that I just stuck with the disposable one. I mean, like, it's not out of the budget, but you know, it works perfectly fine. Okay, the next thing that is my favorite is burp cloths. We go through so much burp cloths. I literally have, like, I think I bought two packs of them, and it was like 20 in each. So I have like 40 of these in his dresser because we go through so many of these, and they're all over the house. They're literally all over the house, in his diaper bag, at my parents' house, at our parents' house, and they're just all over the place. But I love diaper cloths. We use it to lay it on his pillow. Well, not on his pillow because he doesn't sleep on a pillow, but we lay it on top of his Boppy, so that we don't get any milk on it. We lay it on top of in his bassinet, and we tuck it around just to make sure it's tight, just so that he doesn't get his mattress wet, or if he does end up spitting up, we can easily change it out. And so burp cloths, oh, they're such a lifesaver, and they're white, so like if you plan to have more kids, you can always use them for that. And then when you end up not having kids anymore, they're good rags just for around the house. So burp cloths. Okay, next thing is swaddles. He has a ton of swaddles, and I know that people are not a fan of the blanket swaddles, but I love the blanket swaddles. We have the zip up swaddles, the Velcro swaddles, but we just never really use them, only because he was a preemie when he came home, or he's technically a preemie, but he was really small when he came home, so he didn't fit in any of the zipper Velcro swaddles. So we're gonna go ahead and try that probably at the end of this month when he's a little bit bigger. But so far I love swaddles. He has a ton of them. I'll insert pictures, but he has a ton of swaddles, and I just love all the cute designs. The ones that I really like getting is the Cloud Island from Target. So he has a ton of swaddles. We use them as blankets because they're so big. We make sure we have one in the diaper bag, in the living room, in our room, at our parents' house. We just always make sure we have a swaddle with us because it doubles as a blanket, and it's fabulous. Okay, my next favorite is my Boppy. I love my Boppy. I actually have the My Breast Friend. I forgot to bring it in here. It's in our bedroom. But my Breast Friend pillow is actually my husband's favorite. to feed him in, because my husband just likes strapping it on and giving him a bottle. It just makes him feel so secure, and it like makes his arm not as sore. So my husband loves the My Breast Friend, but I like the Boppy. And because when I feed my son mostly in bed, when I breastfeed him, we're usually in bed, or on the couch, or in this glider here. But I feel like because it's the My Breast Friend is a lot more stiffer, like it has a lot more support. But that really helped me when I was in the NICU because he was so small. But now that he's a lot bigger, having him on the Boppy is no problem. I like it because it's softer. I just wrap it around like this, plop him on. I take a diaper cloth, I put it on the side that he's feeding on, and then we're good to go. So I love my Boppy. I picked this print because I feel like I could use this as a girl, like for girl or boy, because it's a little bit more on the neutral side and it's gold. Yeah, so I love my Boppy. Boppy's excellent. Let's not put that there because it's a little distracting. My next favorite is the Boppy Lounger. So I feel like a lot of people have this print because it's just so common. It's so much for some reason, like the fabric is a lot softer than the Boppy Pillow. But I love this because after there's the hair on there, it's probably my hair. After feeding him, I hold him up and I burp him, but because he has a tendency to have reflux, I don't like to lay him down completely flat after feeding. Like his bassinet, I have one side down, so it's on an incline, so that after feeding him and after burping him, after holding him up for about 20 minutes, I still have him on an incline just in case he does have a little bit of spit up. But yeah, his bassinet is even on an incline. And this, if he's in bed with me, I'll just lay him on here and he's comfortable. We get less spit up. We put a diaper cloth right on the top, only because this is not interchangeable and I don't have a cover for it. So we just lay a diaper cloth right on top, but he's on an incline just to prevent any spit up. And I know this is really bad. He is so comfortable in this that he falls asleep. And don't worry, he's supervised most of the time. He's supervised, but sometimes we both fall asleep and he falls asleep in this, and he's so comfortable. And it's also warm. Like, he gets really warm in here and he loves it. So next favorite, milk bags. Yes, I love milk bags. I'm an overproducer when it comes to milk. I can nurse my son and still pump out 10 ounces. So any milk bag works for me. I just started trying out a new milk bag brand. I don't even know if it's a brand because I typed in the brand and nothing really pops up. I just saw this randomly on Amazon and it works. The bag is a lot thicker than the Lancino bag. Like the material is a little different. The only thing I don't like is that where you put the information down is on the area where your milk is at. You do not want to write with a permanent marker on top of the bag when you with milk in it, but the ink or the chemicals or whatever transfer through the plastic, because plastic is porous and it could get into your milk. So I don't like doing that, but I love these bags still. I will just, so there's this top part you rip off. I'm not gonna rip it off, but I'll just write it on this top part, this top ledge, only because I do not want to write it on the bag itself because chemicals. Lancino bags, I love the Lancino bags. I started out using the Lancino bags. They're just these purple ones. I don't know if you can see. I like these ones because the material is also different from the other bags. But I like that where you write the information is on the top of the bag instead of on the bag. I don't even know if that makes sense. Am I making sense at all? Another bag that I really like is the Medela bags. I just ran out of them, so I don't have any to show. I'm supposed to get the shipment in today, but my mail didn't come yet, and it's like almost 6 o'clock. And I wanted to get this video done before my husband comes home because today is my husband's birthday. It's Oh, actually tomorrow is my husband's birthday, but I'm gonna go and take him to T-Mobile so we can get him a new phone. So I'm really excited for that. Okay, next favorite thing is silicone pumps. These are not the Haka brand, because the Haka brand is like $12 per side, like for one. And at the time mama was on a budget because we didn't get to have a baby shower, which was really sad, so we had to buy pretty much 98% of everything ourselves. So it was like a really challenging time. Yeah, it was a little challenging. We had to really stick to a budget. Couldn't really afford like a lot of the fancy things, like name brand things. So we got these we got these silicone pumps, and they work. It comes with a set of 2. I don't have the covers for them. I don't know where they are, because immediately after I transfer them into a mason jar, because I'm afraid of these tipping over. But I love these things. Comes a pack of 2 for $11. I'll link it down below. Okay. So sticking with the milk route, I have the Medela nipple shields, and I love this because it comes with a case. I have a lot of these. I think I have 10 pairs of these, if not more, because sometimes in the middle of the night, like, I just forget to wash them, so I just go through nipple shields. So I don't have the bottles with me, but I have the box because all the bottles are in the kitchen getting washed. I think I have nipples in here though, like number 1-inch nipples. Yeah. So let me show you one of the nipples. I love these bottles because of the nipple. The nipple, it's a soft, I don't know if you can see that. The nipples is a soft flex. Like, it's flex, it's soft. Even this part around this area, it's really soft. So it mimics the breast a lot versus other bottles we've tried. We tried the Dr. Brown's, it didn't work. We tried the MAM, it worked a little bit, and then all of a sudden, like the second time we wanted to use it, he would spit them out. And then we started using the Advent bottles because I was like, let's give this a try. It says natural. It has a 0 nipple, which is a really slow flow. It's actually called first flow nipple, which is great for preemies. And he hooked onto this bottle, and this is the only bottle we have. We literally have 3 boxes of these, and we use them every single day. My husband uses them every single day because when my husband wants bottle feed, he uses that. But we love these bottles. It also comes with, like, I don't know if you can see it on here, it comes with these covers so that you can like not use a nipple. And I'm planning to use it to store like solids in it whenever we go out, prep solid foods for him, snack containers. I don't know, you can pretty much use it for anything. Like, it doesn't even have to be for him. I'm planning to use it for like salad dressings when we're on the go and stuff like that. I heard my phone go off. I have no idea where my phone is. Oh, there it is. So my next favorite thing, it's actually my husband's favorite thing, but it's also my favorite thing too, because it saves so much time when it comes to warming up bottles, is a bottle warmer. I'm not going to mess with it because in this reservoir here there's water in it right now because my husband used it this morning. Burp cloths. Handy when it comes to water. But this is the Munchkin brand. I don't remember how much I got it for, but I got it at Target. It has this little what do you call this, little basket thing to pull out the bottles. And if you want to like steam or sterilize like a bunch of nipples or pacifiers, you can throw them all in this basket, and you can use this handle thing to lift up everything out. Steamer basket. I love using a steamer basket. This is the Munchkin brand, I think. Yep, this is the Munchkin brand. Oh jeez. This whole lid comes off. You place everything in this basket. You put water at the bottom. You can fit a ton of things in here. Usually we would, like, whenever we first buy something, we would boil them, and then after once a week we'll throw it in here to steam, and then once a month we'll boil. But I love using the steamer basket. It's just so convenient to sterilize bottles and pacifiers. Hi, honey. I lost my train of thought because my husband called. I talked about the bottle warmer. No, I talked about the... This is the last thing I talked about. So, I love this. Okay. I think I'm almost done talking about my favorites. Okay. These are such lifesavers. I know they say not to give your baby a pacifier until I don't know how much, like how old, how much weeks old. I think they said 4 weeks. But we started giving him pacifiers right away. In the NICU, actually, he got a pacifier, which I actually have in his shadow box. I'm gonna show you. So I have his pacifier from the NICU in here. Yeah, it looks kind of strange, but I put it in here and it has a whole bunch of stuff on here. But I love it. But yeah, these things were so good. It actually helped him more than it did a disservice to him. It helped him strengthen his sucking and latching strengths. No, it strengthened his suck reflexes because he was born at 30 weeks. He didn't fully develop his suck, swallow, breathe reflex yet, so this really helped him. If you know anything about being in a NICU, it is so scary, because there was a couple times where he would stop breathing when he was sucking on this, but it just made him a lot more stronger when it came to breastfeeding or feeding off of a bottle. He had to really learn. That's one of the main things he had to do, is to learn how to eat from a bottle. Like, he had to develop that suck, swallow, breathe coordination reflexes. So yeah, pacifiers, I don't hate them. We use them all the time. We don't have any nipple confusion between the pacifier, between this. Actually, these came together. We got some as gifts. We got some from the NICU. So we have a huge like jar of this. We also have others that's another color. Not this brand, but same shape, and he loves those as well. He only likes this shape, which is crazy, but we have a ton of these, and we have a ton of these that are not open. So these are like literally my favorite things. We have them attached to like an elephant. We have them attached to like these pacifier clip things, so that if he spits it out, it doesn't fall on the floor. So we love these things. And sometimes he uses this to self-soothe himself, especially when we just fed him and then an hour later it looks like he's hungry. Most of the time he just wants to suck on something, and it really helps us not overfeed him, because at one point we were like, he's crying, we're just gonna feed him, and then he's not crying anymore. But sometimes he just wants something to suck on. And he just wants to self-soothe himself, and it really helps. It also helps, I read that it helps prevent SIDS when sleeping, so we use it when he sleeps and he self-soothes himself. He falls asleep and he actually spits it out himself, so it doesn't stay in his mouth all night. But pacifiers is like one of my favorite things. I'm actually mentioning like two of my favorite things at the end. Okay, my next favorite thing is this. I don't know if you can tell what this is. Let me take the cover off. This is a diaper cream spatula. It has a suction thing at the bottom, so you can stick it onto the table if you want to, but I just keep it in this case. We just used it, so there's cream on there that it didn't wipe off. But I love this thing because it just prevents my fingers from getting sticky from the cream. And sometimes we don't always use this white cream. We use a lanolin petroleum cream, like ointment, and it has like an interesting smell to it. It's not bad, it just smells like essential oils, and sometimes that smell stays on my fingers and I don't like smelling it all the time. So these things were a lifesaver because like it just prevents messy fingers. I don't like, once I wipe his butt with, like when I didn't have it, I would put it on his butt with my fingers, and then like I'd have to leave him there to wipe my hands or get some hand sanitizer before I actually finish him up, because then I would get like the ointment all over his diaper, like all over the Velcro things and onto his onesie, and it was just not pretty. I would have to like change him. So I absolutely love this. So my absolute top favorite, actually my top 3, nipple shields, because I wouldn't be breastfeeding if it wasn't for the nipple shields, because it literally saved my breastfeeding journey. Pacifiers, only because it really helped my son develop that sucking reflex. It made his suck stronger. It just made his reflexes a lot stronger. So I love this. Don't hate me if you love you don't like pacifiers, but I love pacifiers. Everything else is my favorite too, like the milk bags, because I have a lot of milk and I freeze a lot of milk. But yeah, anyways, that is pretty much it for this video. If you have a favorite, let me know down below in the comment section. I want to know, like, I just want to know new things to buy for my baby, because he's coming up on 3 months old, but technically he's still a newborn. He's actually, yeah, so he's actually gonna be 3 weeks old technically. Yeah, he's gonna technically be 3 weeks old, but he's actually 3 months old. Like, it's kind of crazy, like how like medically they want to age your child when they're a preemie. When they're a preemie, the doctors go by their due date age. So my son's due date age is about 3 weeks, 3-4 weeks, give or take, and his actual age is 3 months. It's kind of crazy, but anyways, that is pretty much it for this video. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave me comments down below, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.